The
following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He ducks it! Lays it up, got it! Three-pointer try.
Yes! Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School basketball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340, along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here from the Doghouse. The Cedartown Bulldogs at 7-9 had the big win yesterday over the Southeast Raiders. Will take on the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, who are 1-14 overall. Sam, the Cedartown Bulldogs decisively defeated the Rockmart Yellow Jackets at their place. But as we know, and as we have said countless times, throw that record out the window. This is a rivalry weekend game, my friend.
It is, and you just saw that here on display as the girls' game got very close and very heated. Some emotions were running high. We'll see if that happens tonight. Now here in game two as the boys getting ready to take on the Yellow Jackets. Again, like you said, Andrew, a decisive victory the last time out for the Bulldogs against this squad, but you just kind of have to reset and get ready to do it all over again.
It's time to meet
ready for the introduction of the starting lineups for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets here and the Cedartown Bulldogs.
The Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Number 10, Jamari Samples.
Number 10, Jamarius Samples will get the start.
Tucker Parson.
Number 11, Tucker Parson.
Number 13, Jaden Thompson.
Number 13, Jaden Thompson.
Number 21, MJ.
Number 21, MJ Berry.
And number 24,
Ryder Brinkley.
The head coach of the Jackets is Terry Albert.
Coach Albert, the head coach, Terry Albert, for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. And now for the Cedartown Bulldogs, the home Cedartown Bulldogs, wearing the white jerseys trimmed in red and black.
Fans, get on your feet as we bring out your dogs. Starting tonight for the Bulldogs, junior guard number 1,
Davion Smith gets a start for Cedartown.
Senior guard number 3,
Colton Prather, number 3.
Junior guard number 4,
Zane Diamond Paisley, ZDP. Braylon Cothran also getting the start. And the big man, number 32, Keenan Price. For the Rockmart Yellow Jackets, all black trimmed in gold. Also another element you can add to this game, Rockmart starting number 11, Tucker Parson, playing in his final season at Rockmart. He'll be moving over to Hart County next year, his father accepting the head coaching position there, and we're ready to go here in this ball game. Tipping at the line for the Bulldogs will be number 32, Keenan Price, and for them, MJ Berry and Sam Branch to tell you the play-by-play story.
Thank you, Andrew Carter. Rivalry Saturday here at the Doghouse. Dogs looking to sweep the season series. The tip-off is underway, and it'll be the Rockmart Yellow Jackets to begin play here on this Saturday afternoon edition of High School Hoops. It's number 10, Samples with it, works it to Parsons' left wing. Now they'll go into the corner. They come down to the baseline, step outside, a 3 on the way, and it is no good. And the rebound was taken by Cedartown's Colton Prather. Prather will push it ahead in the front court. Gives it to Keenan Price, but it was off of his knees, and then it was out of bounds off of Rockmart, so it'll stay Cedartown basketball. MJ Berry there was the offender, the last one to touch it for the Yellow Jackets as it went out of bounds.
Already a lot of action there just in the first few seconds of this game.
Inbounds will come from Colton Prather on the baseline. They'll get it into ZDP. Diamond Paisley works it to Price. Price tries to go back outside to Braylon Cothran. It's going to be a backcourt violation, and that'll be a turnover and an empty possession for the Bulldogs offensively, and it'll be Rockmart basketball.
Jaden Thompson matches up pretty well with Keenan Price, and that was preventing us from really doing anything down low in that possession.
Samples off the inbounds pass, works to his left, the floater, no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown ZDP. Diamond Paisley's going to push it ahead. Tries to get it to Colton Prather, but it's knocked away and stolen by MJ Berry. Berry, though, in the corner with it, almost got locked into the corner by Prather. Brings it into the front court to Parsons. Parsons left side at the top of the key. On the wing, now to the corner. They'll feed it to number 24, Brinkley. Brinkley works it back to Parsons. Parsons brings it to Samples. Samples right at the top of the key, now to Berry. Berry off the near side wing. They go back to Samples, now top of the key. Going to work to his right. Ball screen set by the big man. He pulls it down. He's going to try to kick out. Now they'll have to go back outside to Berry. 5 on the shot clock. Drive, shot up, no good. Rebound by Colton Prather. Cedartown working from right to left on your radio dial. Left side, near side, Davion Smith for 3. It's in and out, no good. And the rebound was taken by the Yellow Jackets. Samples will bring it across the timeline into the front court. Left side, directs traffic, gives it to Parsons. Back to Samples. Samples wants a high ball screen by Thompson. That's almost a moving screen if you wanted to call it there. Parsons runs into the defense, has to go back outside. Brinkley pulls it down, outside to Berry. Berry, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Keenan Price for the Dogs. Gives it up to Colton Prather. Prather moves into the front court. Across the timeline to the right side of the key. Far side to Braylon Cothran. Cothran to ZDP. Floats it to Keenan Price on the baseline. Oh, tried to go back to ZDP. Loose ball picked up by Rockmart. Brinkley was there to knock it away. Now they'll feed to Parsons. Parsons, near side wing, goes to the big man Thompson at the elbow. 360 spin in the lane. Man, he is using his body all sorts of ways. Can't get it to go, and Davion is there to clean it up. We are still scoreless as we're coming up on 5:30 as that is blocked as Colton Prather was trying to take it baseline floater. Samples with it, top of the key. Turka Parsons, long 3, can't get it to go. Rebound ZDP.
Well, I just think if Parsons is able to get a wide open look, he's going to get a 3-pointer.
Zane Diamond Paisley with the shot. It's up and no good. Rebound Keenan Price, and he is going to be called a jump ball. I thought they were going to call a foul.
It's going to stay with the Dogs there, but yeah, I agree with you there. I thought a foul was going to be called. I think more ball than body there.
So that'll be Cedartown basketball off the baseline into Keenan Price. Price goes to Prather. Prather working off the far side wing to Davion. Smith, the pull-up 3. It's good! And the Dogs are on the board. And it's 3-0 with 5:05 remaining here in the opening period. Samples across the timeline for the Jackets. Feeds to Thompson, the big man. Right back to Samples. Cuts to the basket. High off the window, no good. Rebound Colton Prather. Prather, he was fouled by Thompson at half court.
Clothesline. Yeah, Jaden Thompson there. I mean, that could have been dangerous. First foul of the game for either side. Rockmart committing it.
So
Jaden Thompson.
That'll be Cedartown basketball. They will inbound from the far sideline. Prather standing in the front court, gives it to ZDP, back to Colton Prather, and he feeds to Keenan Price. Big man in the lane, has that one blocked, and it's no good, and it's a rebound by Rockmart. Parsons with it now, outside to MJ Berry. Berry from the free throw line. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Davion Smith. Smith going to go into the front court, going to work to his left. Runs into some traffic, loose ball, picks it back up, and he makes it work. I don't know how he did that. Well, otherwise, he's Harry Houdini.
He's responsible for all 5 of the Bulldogs' points right here. 5-0 the score.
Parsons tries to answer with another long 3 off the back of the iron. Too strong, no good. ZDP picks up the rebound for the Dogs. Diamond Paisley into the front court. Far side. Picked up his dribble. Comes to Davion Smith. Now to Colton Prather. Prather from the corner. Drives the baseline. Kick out ZDP in the lane. That shot was up and it was no good. It was blocked as well. And the rebound came down with Thompson on the other end. Oh, and a foul. That is absolutely no way is that, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. That is not an intentional foul whatsoever. That is a horrible call by the official. Coach Burns is pleading his case, and he's not going to get anywhere with it, but I agree. Braylon Cothran is called for the foul. Basically what happened is he stepped on the back of his leg. There was no push. There was no ill intent. MJ Berry slowed up, which caused Braylon Cothran to come into the backside of him and step on his leg.
And also you have to think of what intent would there be at all at this point of the game to do something like that, even if it was true. That first free throw is up and in, and it's now 5-1. But
MJ Berry at the charity stripe. Horrible call. Coach Burns still pleading his case, and I don't blame him.
Second free throw is up and in from MJ Berry, and Rockmart will have the ball. Gail Connor almost got real personal with that play, too. She was right there at it.
Inbounds pass goes to Parsons for Brinkley. Back to Brinkley. Brinkley working off the far side wing. Now they'll feed to MJ Berry. Top of the key. Now to Parsons. Parsons to Thompson. Thompson back to Parsons. They flipped the court with Parsons working the far sideline now. And he has that one knocked away, and it's out of bounds. It is off of Davion Smith, so it'll stay Rockmart basketball. Good defensive stand so far for the Bulldogs. 3:44 left. A 3-point lead, 5-2. 18 on the shot clock.
I was about to say 18 seconds on the shot clock. We're going to bring out Braylon Cawthorn, and Jaden Price is going to come into the ball game now.
Inbounds pass will go to MJ Berry. Now right back to Parsons, who fires a three, and that one is good. And it's a tie ball game, all thanks to the officials.
What did I say, though? Parsons is going to get open from three, and he's going to make one eventually, and he did.
Davion Smith drives, feeds to Keenan Price, the big man off the window, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two.
See, Keenan Price is going to have to be aggressive down low because they're being aggressive. The foul called on Ryder Brinkley, his first team foul for the Jackets. And that'll send the big man to the stripe to shoot two. But he's going to have to be aggressive because Rockmart is they're keying in on him underneath the hoop. First free throw is in and out, no good. Game will stay tied 5-5 here with 3:30 to play here in the first quarter. A lot of action here already in the first quarter. Second one, no good.
No good either. Yep, Rockmart came away with the rebound. They'll push it up to Parsons. Parsons is now flipped back to the near side. Fake the three, gives it to MJ Berry. Berry will back it out and reset the offense. Gets the call in. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with him. We'll be back after this 30-second break here on the Big AA.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
3:19 to play in the first period. We're tied 5-5 off that timeout. It's been kind of back and forth here for the Bulldogs. Davion Smith responsible for all 5 of our points. 2 free throws and a three-pointer from Parsons has the game tied at 5.
Parsons off the inbounds pass, working to the left side of the circle. Davion picks him up there, continuing to go left. They'll give it to Berry. Berry on the far side, now gives it back to Parsons. Parsons to Thompson. Thompson feed back to Berry. Berry works it to the glass, no good. Rebound Keenan Price. Price gives it up to Prather. Prather into the front court, almost has it stolen, but he goes to ZDP. The pull-up three, it's going to be short, no good. And the rebound is taken by the Jackets. They'll come ahead to MJ Berry. Berry back to Parsons. Another long three from Parsons, and it's no good. And the rebound is going to be Cedartown's basketball. Colton Prather was going to go after it, and then wisely just decided to let that one fly. Prather will bring it down the floor and into the front court for the Dogs.
Rather than risk mishandling it and turning it over to Rockmart.
Prather at the Bulldog logo. Wants to go right, has to come back left. Pull-up jumper, mid-range, no good. Keenan Price with the save, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. So that will be Rockmart basketball with 2:22 left. Subs coming in for the Jackets. Samples will check back in, and the big man Thompson has come out. And now is the time to take advantage. We're either going to pull Keenan Price or we're going to go to Keenan Price, and we'll pull Price.
Yeah, we're going to counter with the same move.
We'll put in Malik Lowe. Smaller, faster body there. It'll be Tucker Parsons that'll bring the ball down and into MJ Berry. Berry into the front court trying to back down. ZDP gets double teamed. Has to feed to Parsons. And that is going to be a foul called on the floor against the Dogs. We'll wait for the call, and it's going to go against Colton Prather. That will be his second team foul against Cedartown here in this opening period.
Very close to a travel as well, but that travel apparently a result of the foul.
Parsons into Brinkley, Brinkley to Samples, Samples back to Parsons, Parsons back to Brinkley. On the post, shot is up from the left side, no good, and the rebound is secured by Cedartown's Colton Prather. Prather into the front court with it, going to work to his right, takes it all the way high off the window, no good, and it's a loose ball out of bounds off of Rockmart, Cedartown basketball. Malik Lowe in there to tie it up with Tucker Parsons going after the loose basketball.
But credit Colton Prather for even getting in there and making it close.
Davion gets it into Malik Lowe, now to ZDP. Diamond Paisley from between the circles, now to Davion Smith. Smith works to his left, takes it to the window. Hook shot, no good, and the rebound is taken by Rockmart. Tucker Parsons will bring it into the front court across the timeline, working to his left. Prather's picked him up there. Now he'll come back right side. A three is drained by Jatavius Berry. And Rockmart is on top 8-5, a 3-point lead, their first of the night. ZDP working off the near side, gives it to Malik Lowe, now to Davion Smith. Smith puts it on the floor, tries to drive perimeter, has to come back outside to Prather. Prather to ZDP. Diamond Paisley, far side wing in the perimeter. Long range pull-up jumper in and out, no good, and the rebound is taken by the Yellow Jackets. Samples to Berry. Berry, near side. Going to work off of a screen. Has to do a 360 spin. Now feeds to Samples. And that one is blocked by ZDP.
It's very close to
a goaltend,
but not called, thankfully, for the Dogs.
Jaden Price with it. Goes to the right side. Malik Lowe thought about a three. Pulls it down. Drives the lane. Fingertip roll. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Rockmart. Brinkley, the big man, gives it to Parsons. Back to Brinkley. Pulls it down. Drives the lane. Where's that travel? Same place the other one was. Rebound was taken by Rockmart. A long three on the way from Parsons. It's no good, and the rebound is taken by ZDP. Diamond Paisley across the timeline. Going to drive through three defenders, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
Going to get number 21, MJ Berry, on the foul. The only senior I see on the roster for Rockmart. ZDP.
Chance to make it a 1-point game if he can connect for both. First free throw attempt all the way from Diamond Paisley. It is up and it is good. It is now 8-6. Just over 30 seconds left to play here in the opening period. A long first period. Second free throw attempt on the way. It is, in and out, no good. And the rebound was taken by Parsons.
ZDP's had some very close shots that have just barely come out of the hoop.
MJ Berry, left side. They tried to feed it to Samples, and it's knocked away by Malik Lowe. So it's out of bounds. It'll stay Rockmart basketball. They will inbound from the far sideline. Brinkley will handle the responsibilities for the Yellow Jackets. They feed it into Berry, and then a steal. Colton Prather knocked it away. Jaden Price cleaned it up. Price in transition. Think we got away with the travel. Colton Prather to Davion. Smith with it, near side. Pull up three over Parsons, and it's no good. And the rebound was out of bounds off of Cedartown Rockmart basketball. We got away with the travel on the far side by Jaden Price.
And I think we might have got away with a foul on Colton Prather as well.
And we didn't come up with any points. MJ Berry in transition, pull-up jumper off the front of the iron, but it is good. And it is now back to a 4-point lead. Colton Prather fires a long three, hit the rim, but no good. The first 8 minutes is in the books. Cedartown trails 10-6. Back after this 60-second break here on the Big Double A.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Second quarter about to begin. The Rockmart Yellow Jackets with a hot start. They lead 10-6 over the Cedartown Bulldogs, along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Rockmart still huddling up. They're ready to go here as we start the second period. Rockmart with a 4-point lead. It's been kind of back and forth between 4 points, and looking for the Dogs to have a good defensive play here. Rockmart will have possession to start the second.
Zorian Cotton is checked into the game for the Jackets. He'll take the inbounds pass, working to the left side. They'll feed to Brinkley. Brinkley's going to fire a three from the corner. It's in and out, no good. And Colton Prather picks up the rebound, and then a foul is going to be called against number 21 in black and gold for the Jackets, and that's MJ Berry.
That's at least 2 on him. First foul of the period, just less than 15 seconds into it.
Colton Prather brings it across the timeline. Working from the Bulldog logo, adjusting traffic, goes to Davion Smith. Smith to Braylon Cawthorn. Cawthorn to Prather. Prather thought about it. Three, pulls it down, goes to Davion. Davion from the elbow, and that one was blocked. And then Cotton came away with the loose basketball. Cotton goes ahead to Berry. MJ Berry goes to Tucker Parsons. That one was blocked, but then Jatavius Berry is there to clean it up.
6-point lead now, 12-6 for Rockmart.
Colton Prather to Davion Smith, now to Prather. Prather working from between the circles. Left side is ZDP. We tried to feed it to Davion Smith, and MJ Berry is there for the steal. Cedartown just unable to get anything going offensively here in the early parts of tonight's contest.
What did I tell you? Throw the record out the window when this game happens.
A steal there by Cedartown's Colton Prather.
Let's get points out of it.
Prather pushes it into the front court quickly, right side. Braylon Cawthorn with it. Cawthorn picked up his dribble, has to go to Davion Smith. Smith to Colton Prather. Prather drives the baseline. Kick out to Keenan Price, and then a foul called, and that'll send the big man back to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
Keenan Price missed both of his free throws the last time he was at the stripe.
They got number 1, Jatavius Berry, on the foul. The 6'5" freshman strong forward. First free throw attempt on the way from Price. Off the front of the iron, just short, no good.
Got to get those free throws. That's what hurt us in the girls' game. We couldn't get it. We couldn't get key free throws when we needed them, and then late in the game, when we had key players fouling out, we just couldn't catch back up.
The big man Thompson is checked back into the game for Rockmart. Free throw attempts on the way from Price. It's no good, and the rebound is taken by the Jackets. So still a 6-point lead for the Jackets, and Cotton is fouled hard by Zane Diamond Paisley. That'll be his first. It came in the backcourt.
It's already 2 team fouls on the Dogs here in this period.
Inbounds pass goes to Cotton. Cotton working through the backcourt around ZDP. Tries to give it to Parsons, does so. Now Parsons is going to drive. And we've got a jump ball called by the official, and that is going to be Cedartown basketball. Again, very close to another travel. They're moving a lot down in the lane. But that one was called a jump ball before the travel was called. Prather across the timeline. Into the front court left side. ZDP, Davion Smith, 3 on the way from the corner. No good. Short. Braylon Cawthorn with the rebound, the putback. It's no good. And then we got a foul called against Keenan Price down low.
Yeah, he was trying to get that rebound, but jumped over the back of a Rockmart player.
That'll be his first.
2 actually. There was an extra one put on the board earlier, so it's 2 team fouls apiece.
Thompson, the big man, gives it to Parsons. Parsons working off the left side, and that is going to be out of bounds. It was last touched by the Dogs as we forced that one out. And so that'll stay Rockmart basketball. They will inbound from the corner in the far side. Get it into Cotton. Cotton near side Brinkley. Brinkley to Berry. Berry, a 3 on the way, and it is off the back and the top of the scoreboard. It is no good. And it will be Cedartown basketball after hitting the upholstery there.
The Dogs trail at 12-6. We have just been ice cold here in this second period.
Colton Prather into the front court for Cedartown. Right side to Davion Smith. Smith to ZDP. Back to Smith. Back to Prather. Prather working just to the left to the top of the key. Will now move further left. We feed it to Keenan Price. Outside ZDP. A 3! And it is good. And that might be just exactly what the Dogs need to wake up a little bit. It's a 3-point game, 12-9. Cotton to Brinkley. Brinkley into the front court. Gets double teamed. A tip. A steal. Davion to ZDP. Diamond Paisley put an exclamation point on it. It's a 1-point game, 12-11. And then a travel called against Cotton in the backcourt, thanks to the Cedartown defense.
Boy, talk about a change. Listen, the minute I made that ice-cold call, Cedartown heats it up. And just like that, a 5-point swing.
Inbounds will come from right in front of the scorer's table. It'll be Colton Prather that'll send it in to ZDP. Diamond Paisley, baseline runner. Loose ball picked up by Braylon Cothran. Cothran going to try to go baseline now, and it's out of bounds. And it'll be Cedartown basketball off of Jatavius Berry. The inbounds will come from the baseline. It'll come from Colton Prather. Prather will send it in, gets it to Zane Diamond Paisley. ZDP fakes the three, pulls it down from the elbow, pull-up jumper, no good, and the rebound was taken by the Yellow Jackets.
ZDP just hasn't been able to get that basket yet. I mean, he's had some tries. They take it to the hoop, and it's up and no good, and the foul's going to be called on the Bulldogs here.
Yep, Brinkley was able to draw contact from Braylon Cothran. That's going to be his second. The block is called, and that'll send Brinkley to the charity stripe to shoot two. He's a 6'2" freshman for the Yellow Jackets. First free throw attempt will come with just under 5 minutes left to play in this first half. First one is up and good. Off the back of the iron and then caught the front of the rim and rolled in. Back to a 2-point lead, 13-11. Second free throw attempt on the way from Brinkley as well, and it's good. It's back to a 3-point lead, 14-11.
They put 15 on the board. They're going to hopefully correct that here in just a minute.
Colton Prather, right side. Keenan Price with it. Price to Davion. Smith to ZDP. The pull-up three, no good. Off the back of the iron, just a little too strong. Rebound taken by the Yellow Jackets. MJ Berry in transition, tries to float it to Jatavius Berry, and he does, and then he draws the contact. So he'll go to the charity stripe and shoot two. They're going to get Keenan Price. That's going to be his second. The older Berry floated it to the taller, younger Berry. I think they wanted to go with an alley-oop there. Either way, Berry at the charity stripe. First free throw attempt is up, and it's good. It's a 15-11, a 4-point lead for the Jackets. Keenan Price comes out. All this happening with right at 4:30 left. First or second period of play, I should say. Second free throw attempt on the way. It's up, rattles around, in and out, no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown's Colton Prather. Prather goes ahead to ZDP. Diamond Paisley to Davion Smith. Smith from just beyond the elbow, pull-up jumper, and we are ice cold offensively. Rebound taken by Rockmart. They'll try to sling it to Jatavius Berry, and it is out of bounds, and the official almost bit the dust, but he walked it just like a tightrope, and I think he saved himself against the wall. It'll be Cedartown basketball.
Well, Trey Binion and Shamar Spurgeon almost got a little too much more than they wanted on that play right there.
Colton Prather sends it to Braylon Cothran, now to ZDP. Diamond Paisley, back to Davion. Straight away three from center field, a little bit of contact there. No contact they're going to call, so that will be Rockmart basketball. I thought MJ Berry got just enough on it to disrupt the shot.
Maybe so, but I mean, even then, we're just not hitting and we're forcing a lot of these shots. That's out of bounds. It will be Dogs basketball intended there for number 21, MJ Berry, and Cedartown's going to get possession back, trailing by 4.
Tucker Parson, the quarterback, overshot his receiver on that pass attempt. Colton Prather on the hardwoods, going to work to his right side, gives off to ZDP, now to Davion Smith, working off the far side wing, now to Colton Prather. Prather going to try to drive the perimeter, has it ripped loose, loose ball picked up by Rockmart, but Prather's right there to fight again with it, and now it is picked up by Rockmart, and it'll be another foul on Cedartown's Braylon Cothran.
He's got 3 of them now, and and that was, honestly, I thought that was kind of a soft foul personally, as he was diving toward the bottom, and they're going to get him for the contact there below the knees. And that's already 5 fouls on the Dogs, and it's going to take it the other way for free throws to the Jackets.
It'll be the big man, Jaden Thompson, that'll go to the charity stripe for Rockmart. as poorly as the Dogs have played, it's only a 4-point lead.
Yeah.
But Rockmart here with a chance to extend it. First free throw attempt on the way is good, and they do extend that lead, 16-11. Second free throw attempt on the way. No good, and the rebound is taken by ZDP. Diamond Paisley into the front court. Going to work to the left side to Davion Smith, now to Diamond Paisley. Pull up three, and he was fouled from beyond the arc, and he'll go the charity stripe for Trey. They get the call on Jatavius Berry, the 6'5" freshman. So Diamond Paisley to the charity stripe. First one on the way. Good. Tell you what, if you're a fan of the red and black, if you want to see anybody at the free throw line, it's Zane Diamond Paisley.
And he's usually money from the charity stripe.
Second free throw attempt awaiting, and now on the way, and it is good as well. Back to a 3-point game, 16-13. Jatavius Berry will check out of the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Cameron Naff will check in his place.
Third and final free throw attempt on the way from ZDP is up, and it is good. Diamond Paisley, a perfect 3 for 3 on that trip, and it's a 2-point game, 16-14. Brinkley with it in the backcourt, tries to bounce it off of ZDP, and he gets it off of his shin. And so it's going to be called a kick ball, and it will stay Rockmart basketball. Parsons will trigger from the scorer's table. Gets it into MJ Berry in the backcourt. Now to Brinkley. Brinkley to Parsons. Parsons in the front court. Going to work to his left. Now back to his right, near side. The handoff goes to Naff. Naff gives it back to Parson. Parson wanted to float it. Has to put it down and work to his left. They feed to Thompson, the big man at the free throw line. Left side. Brinkley, 3. Good. 19-14. Colton Prather across the timeline. Now to ZDP, now to Malik Lowe. Lowe to Diamond Paisley, over to Davion. Smith to Prather. Prather with the baseline runner, and he is fouled hard again by Jaden Thompson. That is just some sloppy defense by Thompson, and that's not the first time he's done it. I mean, that's almost borderline again on as soft as that intentional foul was.
Well, Thompson, you know, that was one of the first fouls of the game, was one of those. We got to get that ball in bounds. We finally do.
Get it to Jaden Price, back to Colton Prather. Prather surveys the defense, gives it up to Malik Lowe, now to Davion Smith. Smith, top of the key, wants to work to the left side, in the lane, outside. Colton Prather, pull up, nope, gives it to Davion. 3 on the way from Smith, and it's no good. And the rebound was secured by the Yellow Jackets. Brinkley into the front court to Parson. Parson, near side, MJ Berry. Berry working out of the corner, puts it on the floor, goes over a couple of defenders. Shot was no good. Rebound taken by Colton Prather. Prather into the front court. To Lowe, back to Prather. Now to Davion. Smith, a 3 from the corner, and it's no good.
Oh, he was wide open, too. Had a good look at it. Just couldn't get it to go.
Tucker Parson, the transition 3. It's too strong off the back of the iron. No good. And the rebound, loose ball picked up by Malik Lowe. Prather into the front court. Right side, ZDP. Back to Prather. Prather drives the window, off the glass, and good.
Boy, that was good right there from Prather. 19-16 with 1:40 to play in the first half.
Thompson, the big man with it, looking for some help. Going to give to Parson. Parson now will go to his right, picked up his dribble, needs help.
Yeah,
and then we've got a foul called.
Yeah, Parson got slapped in the face.
He did, yep.
Unintentionally there.
Davion Smith is going to get called for the foul. That'll be his first, but it does send Tucker Parson to the free throw line to shoot a pair as the Dogs are over the limit here in the second period. First free throw attempt on the way. It's up, and it is no good. Again, a 3-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. It has stayed in that neighborhood of a 3 to 5 point lead for Rockmart for much of this first half. Second free throw attempt, it's up, and it is good. And it's back to a 4-point lead, 20 to 16. Colton Prather will bring it across the timeline to Zane Diamond Paisley. ZDP works to his left, now to Smith. Smith works to his right. He got pushed in the back, nothing called. The floater, it's no good. Rebound, Jaden Price. Now outside, Colton Prather, a three on the way. It's no good.
It's out of bounds off of Rockmart as number 24, Ryder Brinkley, tried to get the rebound there but lost the handle on it.
Colton Prather will inbound from the baseline. We get it into Davion Smith. That shot was just blocked by the big man, and it's going to go the other direction. MJ Berry with it will bring it into the front court for the Yellow Jackets. Calls the offense, top of the key, left side. Brinkley steps into a three, and it's another made three from Brinkley. And it's 23-16. Prather into the front court. Left side, ZDP, pull up three. It's good. We answer 23-19. Inbounds goes to Tucker Parson. Parson across the timeline. Working off the far side wing. Now to MJ Berry. Berry with it. Looks over to the bench and gets the call. He'll work to his left. Parson with a three. Contested, no good. Rebound ZDP. Colton Prather also in on that rebound attempt. Diamond Paisley puts it on the floor. Pull-up jumper. It is no good. Loose ball picked up by Parson. Parson brings it into the front court. Coming up on 15 seconds to play. Brinkley spins, picked up his dribble, goes back outside to Parson. Now to MJ Berry. Berry gets the call. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. MJ Berry, pull up three, desperation heave, no good. And Rockmart will go to the locker room with the halftime lead. 23-19 is your score here at the Doghouse. Saturday afternoon hoops here on the Big AA. We're going to send it back to the station for a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll come back with some analysis of the first half and a look ahead to the second half. You are listening to Cedartown High School basketball here on the Big AA.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Cedartown High School basketball on the Big AA, 106.1 FM, AM 1340. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, in the NFHS network, along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here from the Doghouse. Rockmart with a 23-19 lead over the Dogs. And Sam, we were talking about in the break, the Dogs just really kind of playing off kilter today. Rockmart playing with a little bit more, drive, I guess is the best way to put it. We always talk about the rivalry aspect of this game. You can throw the record books out. Rockmart does only have one win in the season. But that doesn't matter. when these two teams get together. Rockmart playing the better ball game right now, 23-19. Dogs are going to need a turnaround in the second half if they want a chance to sweep the series.
Yeah, Cedartown just coming out very flat shooting-wise, offensively, not able to get a lot of, shots to land. They are getting a lot of looks and some open three-pointer attempts from Davion Smith, but we've just only been able to get, one of those to go from Smith. And right now, Cedartown, they're shooting just a miserable 25% from the three-point range. Only 15% from two-point range, only 19% from the floor. 6 for 31 from the floor, 3 for 19 from two-point range, and 3 for 12 from beyond the arc. We are 4 from 9 from the free throw line for 44%. So right now, like you said, Andrew, just not hitting on all cylinders is the Cedartown offense. Zane Diamond Paisley is your scoring leader right now. He has 12 points for the Dogs, 6 rebounds. Davion Smith with 5 points and 2 rebounds. 2 points and 7 rebounds for Cedartown's Colton Prather. So that's a look at your first half scoring summary. As you said, Cedartown trails 23-19 here at home. Some halftime adjustments in the locker room being made by Coach Burns and the rest of his coaching staff, and just trying to figure out exactly what the issue is. Is it a look at the offensive plays that we're running? Is it just because we're coming out cold? And if that's so, how do you correct that? What changes do you make to try to heat things up offensively? Cedartown has done a pretty good job defensively, but I tell you one thing that we have learned very quickly in this game compared to last game, and that is the fact that Ryder Brinkley can hit from beyond the arc like nobody's business, and if we're not careful, he's going to three-point shoot Cedartown out of this ball game.
Yeah,
and so you have to figure out a perimeter defense for him.
Well, and you also have to look out for Tucker Parson, who, of course, has also heated up from beyond the arc. He was missing several toward the beginning of the ball game, but was able to really get a couple of key three-pointers there. So, Tucker is also one you got to look out for. He's kind of he's the guy you go to if you want to get something done on this team. He's really been, I don't know if he's the heart and soul. I think he might be one of the heart and souls of that Rockmart team. But I think he, along with a lot of these other guys on the Rockmart team, they really want to get this win here at Cedartown to get, for pride. And, of course, you want to get that win. The Cedartown Bulldogs, on the other hand, they have got to find some sort of fire. They did have some flashes, Sam, that 5-point turnaround in less than 30 seconds. If we can do that to start this second half, I really feel like we can turn it around and go on a run and take a lead on these guys and maybe take that lead to the end of the game. But Cedartown's got to just play better. We got to shoot better. Like you said, defense has been pretty good. Only one person's in foul trouble, and that's Braylon Cothran. I can live with that as long as, Keenan Price has 2 fouls. He's been kind of limited in the second quarter. I imagine we'll probably see him in the third quarter when it comes out here in just a couple of minutes. But we've just got to see better play from our Dogs on offense. Defense, as we said, has been not really that big of an issue. But offense has been really struggling here, as you mentioned, shooting 25% from the floor. You can't win ball games like that.
No, Zane Diamond Paisley already with 12 points. He's the only dog in double figures, and you really need he needs some help, whether it's in the form of Davion Smith coming alive, whether it's in the form of Keenan Price coming alive down low. Jaden Thompson, has done a much better job in dealing with Price and really being a big influence and an impact on the Cedartown offense. Now, Thompson's problem is defensively, he's probably already in foul trouble with at least 2, if not 3 fouls on the afternoon. So that the coaching staff under Coach Terry Albert will make sure that they keep an eye on that, because he's been good defensively, but you want to keep him out of foul trouble. So, if you're Cedartown, do you turn around and do you try to attack that, knowing that he could potentially be sitting there in a defensive struggle? Well, it is 23-19 here at the half. The Bulldogs trail here at home. We're going to send it back to the station for a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with the second half of Cedartown High School basketball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Third quarter about to begin. The Bulldogs trail 23-19 to the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here. Live over here in the corner, about 3 or 4 rows up from behind the Cedartown bench. Glad to have you with us here on a Saturday evening on the Big Double A and the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. We'll see if the Cedartown Bulldogs can heat up a little bit offensively, go on a run here, and maybe, just maybe, turn things around here against this Rockmart Yellow Jacket team.
Cedartown will be on defense first. The Jackets will inbound it from the far sideline. 23-19, your halftime score, as the Jackets are on top. Samples with it, working to the left side. Gives it up to Brinkley. Brinkley going to bring it back to the right side. Cedartown will now work from left to right on your radio dial. MJ Berry with it on the far side, working off of the far side corner. They bring it to Brinkley. Brinkley back to Jatavius Berry. 360 spin. That shot was blocked, and it's out of bounds, and it'll be saved and brought back in bounds by Tucker Parson, but Cedartown is there to clean it up. Davion Smith, near side, has it poked away by Brinkley, and then MJ Berry is there to pick it up. He'll take it to the basket. Athletic shot, but couldn't get it to go. And ZDP is there for the rebound. Now Colton Prather with it, and he tries to match, and he does.
Anything you can do, I can do better right there. 23-21.
Dogs within 2. Jatavius Berry across the timeline, pull up 3, a good looking shot, no good. Rebound taken by Prather. Prather into the front court. He's going to drive the lane, off the glass, and good. Colton Prather's been your spark. 4 points for the Dogs. All 4 belong to him in this second half.
One-man wrecking crew ties the game.
Prather on Parson. Parson near side, brings it to Brinkley. Brinkley over to the right side. It's Samples with it. Now he's going to try to drive. He has it stolen. Taken away by none other. You guessed it, Colton Prather, and then he is fouled hard by MJ Berry. That's going to be at least the third, I think, on Berry.
And Berry is
maybe only the second.
He'll check out of the ball game, and the big man, Jaden Thompson, will check in. Actually, he's going to check in for
Jatavius Berry,
the
younger of the Berries. Inbounds will come from Colton Prather. Gets it into Davion Smith. Now to Braylon Cothran. The long 2 on the way. It is no good. Rebound, Colton Prather.
Out of nowhere.
Absolutely. Prather with it on the baseline. Goes to the ground. Loose ball. Picked up. Still loose. Still loose. Keenan Price. Yep, he was out of bounds. And it'll be Rockmart basketball.
Yeah, he was. Good attempt, though. And great try there to pick that ball up. But unfortunately, you're right. He was his head was out of bounds when he touched the ball.
Sample over to the right side to M.J. Berry. Berry goes to Sample. Sample back to Brinkley. Brinkley baseline.
Yep.
And that is going to be a foul called against Keenan Price. He's just got to keep his feet planted right there.
3 fouls now on Keenan.
And that is not what you want for the Cedartown big man. It will send Ryder Brinkley, who also is a very good free throw shooter for this Jacket squad, to the charity stripe for a pair.
6:12 to go, 23 all, and a chance to give Rockmart the lead back here.
First one on the way. It's up and it's good.
You know, both these teams, Cedartown and Rockmart, play in extremely difficult regions for basketball. Of course, with Rockmart's region, North Murray has always been a basketball powerhouse, and of course, in Cedartown's case, Cartersville, Dalton, Hiram, and Altoona.
Second free throw attempt on the way, and it is good. Rockmart has made it a 2-point game again, 25-23. Jackets lead after the 2 made free throws by Ryder Brinkley. Braylon Cothran to Jaden Price, who relieves Keenan Price. Back to Cothran, loose ball picked up by Cothran. He's going to come back to Jaden. Price now to Prather, Prather. Thought about driving the perimeter, bounces it back outside, goes to ZDP. Diamond Paisley to Smith. Smith, a 3 on the way from Davion off the back of the iron, no good, and the rebound is taken by M.J. Berry. Berry trying to work through the traffic, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, it's no good. Rebound taken by Davion Smith. Smith goes around Berry, feeds to ZDP, baseline floater, uncontested, and it's good, and we're tied again, 25 all.
Well, that was a good look there by ZDP, able to get that one to go.
Brinkley with it, near side wing. They feed right back to Samples. Samples working between the circles. Working to the right side. Feeds it to M.J. Berry. Berry back to Parson, top of the key. Floats it to the right side to Sample. Long 2, and it is off the top of the backboard, so that'll be Cedartown basketball. Zorian Cotton going to check into the game for the Yellow Jackets as M.J. Berry will come out. The inbounds will go to ZDP, who gives it right back to Prather. Colton Prather, the floor general, across the timeline to Davion Smith. Back to Prather, back to Smith, back to Prather. Now to ZDP, near side. They're just working the perimeter, left to right, right to left. Feed to Braylon Cothran at the elbow. Now Diamond Paisley, pull-up jumper over the big man. Thompson, and he drains it. And the Dogs are back on top, 27-25.
Well, ZDP and Colton Prather, your 2 catalysts here in this third period so far, keeping the Dogs in it.
Cotton, left side, Brinkley. Brinkley Parson, top of the key. Going to work from between the circles. Tries to float it to the big man Thompson. They do. But then Braylon Cothran and ZDP are there to tie it up. And he has got a triple team on him. And he still gets it to go. And it's tied up 27-27.
Well, that's where you miss Keenan Price with that big man in there.
Braylon Cothran, the pull-up 3. It's no good. And the rebound was taken by the Jackets. Quickly in transition, though. Come Rockmart. Parson, long 2, just inside the perimeter, drained it, and Rockmart's back on top, 29-27. Prather into the front court, left side. Prather from the Bulldog logo, floats it to ZDP. Diamond Paisley back to Prather. Prather back to Diamond Paisley. Pull up 3, no good, and the rebound is poked away by Parson, so it'll stay Cedartown basketball. Cedartown will send it inbounds from the far sideline. It'll be Colton Prather that will handle the responsibilities. He gets it into Davion. Smith back to Prather. Prather wants a high ball screen, gets it set by Braylon Cothran. Now he goes to the left side. Davion with it, baseline. Colton Prather goes around the big man. Pull-up jumper, high-ranging shot, no good. It was off the front of the iron, just short. And then we've got a foul called as Jaden Price was able to secure the rebound momentarily. And then he gets called for the foul as he had it knocked away and was trying to get it back. So that'll be his first and the second on Cedartown in this third period.
Has Cedartown had the lead tonight at all?
Once.
One time.
Just a moment ago. Zorian Cotton with it. Now to Brinkley, the three-point machine. That one's no good, although he did have a defender in his face, and the rebound is taken by Diamond Paisley. Now to Colton Prather. Prather outside to Davion. Smith works around the defense, runs into the big man, has to go to Colton Prather. Prather again with the big man in his face, feeds to Braylon Cothran, loose basketball. Cothran with it, over to Prather. Prather outside to Price. Now to Colton Prather.
That's out of bounds off of Tucker Parson. He was defending over there with Colton Prather, and it's going to force an inbounds pass. 13 on the shot clock and 2:52 to go in the period.
They floated in to Braylon Cothran, who feeds it right back to Colton Prather.
No look.
Got it to go. It's tied again, 29 all. Cotton will bring it across the timeline. Works to the left side, gives it to Parson. Parson going to work back to the right side towards the middle of the floor. Now back to Cotton near side. Cotton thought about baseline, pulls it back, long range two, or it was a three attempt. It was no good, and the rebound is taken by Davion Smith. Smith with it in the front court, gets it back from Cothran. Now going to work to his left. Goes back to Cothran. Cothran, pull-up jumper just inside the elbow, and it's good. And the Dogs are back on top, 31-29. A timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back after this 30-second break here on the Big Double A.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
2:15 to go in the third period. The Dogs now lead it 31-29 here at the Doghouse. Cedartown, their first lead of the second half. Well, their second lead, I should say, of the second half. They led for a moment. Rockmart with possession.
Jackets will inbound it. Dogs need to have a good defensive stand here. You'd love to be able to hold Rockmart to no points and then come down and extend the lead.
Or get a turnover.
Parson bounced it off of Colton Prather out of bounds, so it will stay Rockmart basketball from the far sideline. Tucker will inbound it. Wanted to go to Cotton, now will go to Cotton. He's going to work to his left. They tried to set a high ball screen, and Davion Smith just keeps going around it from Brinkley. Outside to Parson. Parson working in the corner. Goes to Cotton. Cotton, he's going to pull a three, and he gets it to go. And Rockmart's back on top, 32-31. Davion Smith drives the lane, kick out to ZDP. Diamond Paisley drives, pull-up jumper. A lot of contact, and there is the foul called. And that'll send Diamond Paisley to the free throw line to shoot a pair. I tell you, Andrew, I've been extremely impressed with Rockmart's three-point shooting this afternoon. Brinkley has hit from beyond the arc, and Cotton on that possession was able to give Rockmart the lead back.
And a chance for ZDP to tie it or give us the lead. First free throw good. That'll tie it up. But you're right. Their three-point shooting, talk about a difference a couple of weeks make. They could not get anything going against the Dogs at Rockmart a couple of weeks back, and it's been a much better game for them.
Second free throw attempt is up, and it is good. And Cedartown's back on top, 33-32. Cedartown will press, but Rockmart will get through it. They go to Cotton. Cotton right side, swings it over to Samples. Long two on the way, no good. Brinkley with the rebound, turnaround, 360 spin, put back, it's no good. And then Davion Smith comes away with the rebound, and he is going to be, a jump ball?
Wow. I mean, he slammed to the floor. His head hit hard. It's going to be Dogs basketball too, but you lose the possession there, or the possession arrow, and no foul called there. But the Dogs will have the ball heading the other way.
Colton Prather across the timeline, works between the circles. The handoff goes to Davion Smith. Smith wanted to give the handoff to ZDP. Loose ball picked up by Diamond Paisley. Working off the far side, working around the wing, goes through the defenders. Left-handed layup, no good. But he draws the contact, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two.
And that's on number 2, Cameron Naff. And it will send ZDP to the free throw line to shoot. And he has been pretty good from the charity stripe. Let's see if he can continue that.
First free throw attempt on the way from Diamond Paisley. It is up, and it is in and out, no good.
A little too much on it there.
Just a smidgen too much. Second free throw attempt on the way. It's up, and it is good. And it is now 34-32. A 2-point lead for the Dogs here at home, and almost a steal by Davion Smith, and he will complete the steal. from the corner, feeds to Colton Prather. Prather backs it out, off the window, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound putback, no good. Rebound Davion Smith, that putback is no good.
We had all kinds of opportunities there, and they're going to get a travel called on Cotton, and he can't believe it. He thought he was fouled, and I think he might have been. But the benefit of the call goes to the Bulldogs there, and it's going to be a turnover on the travel.
Keenan Price, the big man for the Dogs, checking back in. So
and
Cedartown
Rockmart will counter.
Yep, they will send Jaden Thompson back in. The inbound will come from Colton Prather. He will trigger from the baseline. Gets it into Davey. Oh, no, it is still by Sample. He just cut the pass off. Sample quickly in transition. Through the defense, good. Got the finger roll to go, and it's tied back up at 34 all.
I hate to use the word lazy about that, but that was a lazy pass, and I know you wanted the bounce, but Rockmart was right there to pick up the interception, and they take it up the other way and get points out of it.
Davion Smith trying to work around Sample now. Drives the floater. No good. Rebound Tucker Parson. Went up there, he got it for the Jackets, working to his right. Now they feed over to the right side in the corner to Nath, back out to Parson. Parson, a long-range three. That is up and no good. And the rebound was taken by Colton Prather. Prather feeds ahead to Davion Smith. The long three, and it is no good. Rebound Keenan Price to put back. It's no good, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. That is going to be the fourth team foul here on Rockmart in the third period with right at 2 seconds left, and Keenan Price an opportunity to give the Dogs the lead to close out the fourth. First free throw attempt is up. Short, didn't even draw iron, just underneath it. Lathan Spivey and Manny Holmes are going to check into the game.
Looks like Jaden Price is also set to check in as well if there's an opportunity for him.
He will go in for the shooter if we get the chance. One free throw attempt left, a chance to give us the lead. The big man Keenan Price from the charity stripe. Second one on the way. That one is money, and it's 35-34. Dogs with a 1-point lead. Jaden Price will check in for the big man Keenan Price. The inbounds will come from Brinkley, and he gets it into Nath. Nath, a last-second shot, and it's high off the window and no good. Cedartown outscores Rockmart 16-11 in the third. We'll go to the fourth. Cedartown on top, 35-34. Back after this 60-second break.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
It all comes down to this, the final frame, and it's as close as it can get. 35-34 lead for the Bulldogs as we head to the fourth period here at the Doghouse in a packed gymnasium here at Cedartown High School. The Rockmart Yellow Jackets will have possession and start the final frame, I think. Yeah, it'll be number 24, Ryder Brinkley, to check in inbounds for the Jackets. To tell you about it, Sam Branch.
Inbounds pass goes to Tucker Parson on the baseline, back outside to Brinkley. Brinkley going to work to his left. Now they'll go to MJ Berry. Berry going to now work to his right. Wanted a high ball screen, but it was too quick. They couldn't get it set up, so Berry will now continue to work off of that far side wing. Berry working back to his left, top of the key, left side now Brinkley. Brinkley with it, feeds to Parson. Parson right side, Sample. He's going to try to drive the perimeter, kick out to Brinkley. Brinkley's going to drive the lane from the elbow, pull up jumper, it's no good. Zane Diamond Paisley is there for the rebound.
Dogs defense holds true right there.
Gives it to Davion now. A three on the way, Braylon Cothran. It's up and no good. And the rebound was taken by Keenan Price, but they put it on the floor and they knock it away. So Price has it stolen from him off the rebound. Parson with it, going to work to the left side, now back to the right side. They'll send it down low, working on the baseline. The floater, it's no good. Keenan Price there for the rebound. Gives it up to Colton Prather. Prather across the timeline. Near side, pull up three, no good. And the rebound was taken on the backside, by Brinkley. Brinkley in transition outside to Jaden Thompson, now to MJ Berry. Berry will bring it back to Brinkley. Brinkley working it down to Sample. Sample, 360 spin outside. Parson with it off the pass from Brinkley. Tries to feed it to Thompson. Pass was too hot to handle, and Keenan Price is there to clean it up. Davion Smith working through traffic into the front court. Oh, tried to go to Colton Prather, and the pass was just in front of Prather.
That's a rare misfire there by the Bulldogs. And unfortunately, we have time called. Unfortunately, we're unable to turn that possession into points. 30-second break. We'll come back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Still in the midst of the timeout. It's Cedartown 35, Rockmart 34. Breaking huddle. 6:29 to play in the ball game. Lots of time left.
Too much time.
A lot of time.
Dogs need to come out, figure out some things offensively. We have done better, of course. We outscored Rockmart in that third period to take the lead, but so far, both teams flat here in the fourth period. Cedartown will press, a full court press off the inbound. The Jackets get it into Sample. Sample's going to work to the right side. They'll feed it to Thompson. Thompson goes back to Parson. Parson will go to the front court. He'll break the timeline for the Jackets. Now they feed back to Thompson. Thompson, the big man at the top of the key, goes to Parson. Near side to Samples. Samples to the left of the top of the key, directing traffic, will go around Colton Prather around a screen and no good. And then that one was knocked away as Thompson secured the rebound, but Davion Smith, Keenan Price, and ZDP all there as Davion drives to the basket. The shot was up and no good, and then we've got a foul called on the big man, Keenan Price.
That'll be his fourth foul already, and as we mentioned before, it is. And we're going to have to keep him in there, I think, at this point. I mean, if he fouls out, he fouls out. We almost stole the inbounds pass.
Yep, Davion Smith, good defense there as Cedartown still in the full court press. Sample will break at the timeline for the Yellow Jackets. Cedartown's defense will catch up. Thompson, the straightaway shot from just inside the arc. It's no good, and the rebound goes to Davion. Smith working into the front court. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound taken by ZDP. His putback, it's no good.
He got fouled hard, too, and no call. Goodness gracious.
Ridiculous. Brinkley, top of the key. He's going to go around the ball screen. Nope, they'll give it up to Parson. Parson working off the far side wing. The pull-up three downtown. Range was good, but the shot was just off to the left. Davion Smith off the rebound. And Colton Prather, there he is, finishes again. It's a three-point lead for the Dogs, 37-34. Inbound pass goes to MJ Berry. Berry into the front court. Working off the far side wing, he'll go to Sample. Sample from just inside the arc. He tries to match, and he does so. And it's back to a one-point advantage for the Dogs, 37-36. Colton Prather into the front court. Thought about the pull-up three, gives it to ZDP. Diamond Paisley works in the lane, plants his feet, 360 spin, fade away, no good. And it's out of bounds, and it'll be Rockmart basketball. Ryder Brinkley will come out of the game as Jatavius Berry checks back into the game for the Jackets. The inbounds pass will come from Samples. He's going to get it into Parson. Parson working up that far sideline, gives it right back to Samples. Now to MJ Berry, back to Samples. Going to work from between the circles. Right side, Jatavius Berry. Berry working to his right, goes back to Samples. Samples working off the high ball screen. Davion almost able to stick with him to kick out to Parson. Now to the big man Thompson, back out to Parson. Parson going to drive, free throw line just inside of it. Can't get it to go, and the rebound was taken by Keenan Price. Davion to Braylon Cothran. Cothran, far side, in the lane, the floater, good. Back to a three-point lead, 39-36. Samples with it, working off the far side, working off the baseline, comes back out to the wing, a three on the way from Jatavius Samples. It was no good, and the rebound was taken by ZDP. Diamond Paisley will bring it into the front court after receiving the pass back from Davion. Diamond Paisley floats it to the big man Keenan Price. Price to pull up long range two. It's no good, and the rebound is taken by Parson and the Yellow Jackets. Parson across the timeline into the front court for Rockmart, working to his left. Now back to the right. It's Berry with it. Top of the key. Going to drive the lane. Up and no good. And it is knocked away by Jatavius Berry, who had gone up for the rebound. And it'll be Cedartown basketball. I tell you what, those Berry boys in Rockmart, they are some athletes and some heck of good basketball players.
Boy, they are.
Hate to see that it's only going to be 1 year, though, that they'll get to play together, as MJ Berry, the 6'1 guard, is a senior, so he'll be moving on to greener pastures at the end of the 2026 year. The inbounds comes to Prather, who will bring it into the front court for the Dogs, right at the Bulldog logo. You need a possession that ends in points here if you're Cedartown. So you give it to ZDP, the long range two, and it's drained. When you need points,
ZDP.
That's him. Cotton is checked back into the game. He'll go to the right side to MJ Berry. Berry going to work off the screen, pull up jumper, long range two, no good. Diamond Paisley with the rebound. Colton Prather with it now. Prather to Smith. Smith floats it to Keenan Price, the big man, the fadeaway, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the charity stripe for two. We're going to get number 2, Naff. The 6'3 freshman. Buddy, he's going to be good in a year or so when he's got a couple of more games under his belt and some experience. First free throw attempt on the way, too strong from Keenan Price. You know, that is the good thing about, if you're a Rockmart fan, although this is so far a one-win season, you've got a lot of good young talent on this team that's only going to take, you know, this year and maybe part of next year to really kind of grow up a little bit and come to itself and figure things out, and they're going to be a very good squad down the road in the next few years. Keenan Price, second free throw attempt. It's up, and it's also no good. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound was taken by Parson. Parson gives it up to Cotton, who will bring it into the front court for the Yellow Jackets. He reminds me of a young Davion Smith.
Yeah, he does. Left
side, MJ Berry pull up from the free throw line, and it's good, and it's 41-38. Back to a three-point lead for the Dogs. Colton Prather in transition. Top of the key, directs traffic, gets the offense set. Going to try to work off the high ball screen. Instead, he goes to the left side. He'll go to ZDP. Diamond Paisley with it. He will work off that ball screen. Now back to Colton Prather. Prather to Davion Smith. 15 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be last touch by Cotton. And that's going to be Cedartown basketball, although I think Cotton has a pretty good argument for the fact that it should have been Rockmart basketball.
Yeah, I kind of thought so too as well.
The inbounds will come from Prather to Davion, who, thankfully, good night. He got double teamed, and unfortunately, MJ Berry could not slam on the brakes quick enough. No, they're going to get, are they going to get 12 or 21? Either way, it's a foul against Rockmart.
There have not been a ton of fouls in this period at all.
Colton Prather with it, working off the far side wing, puts it on the floor, drives the lane. Tried to give it to Braylon Cothran, and just not a good pass. And that'll be a turnover and another empty offensive possession for the Dogs. 2:03 left. And you're in a spot in the game where you cannot have empty offensive possessions this close.
Inside of 2 minutes.
41-38, Cedartown on top, but they're a shot away from a tie ball game as Cotton delivers the three-point attempt. It's no good. Rebound is Keenan Price.
Yeah, Cotton tried to tie it right there with the tray, and he couldn't make it.
Davion Smith into the front court, going to try to work around. Cotton has to come back outside. He is getting fouled all sorts of ways, and it's happening right in front of the official, and he's not blowing the whistle. Colton Prather off the inbounds pass. It'll come from right beside the Bulldog logo. He's going to float it to Keenan Price, who wasn't looking.
Was getting hailed, too.
Yes, he was, and then the big man goes to the floor, and he's going to be out of bounds.
I think they called a foul.
And they will call it against the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. It'll go against Brinkley. That'll be the third team foul called against Rockmart.
And I'm telling you, Keenan Price was getting hailed, man, and almost locking arms.
Jaden Price is going to check into the game. They will probably get Keenan, and they will. Big man's going to take a seat.
He's been playing with 4 fouls for most of this half. Now we got timeout called by Rockmart. We'll take it with him with 1:38 to play back after this 30-second break on the Big Double A.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
1:38 to play in the ballgame. The Dogs lead by 3, 41-38. Cedartown will have the inbounds pass here. Colton Prather will take care of the ball for us.
He will inbound from the far sideline, gets it into Davion Smith. This is a low-scoring period for both squads. Cedartown with 6 points, Rockmart with 4. Braylon Cothran makes it 8 points for the Dogs to pull up. Mid-range jumper is good, 43-38. Dogs extend the lead. Cotton brings it to M.J. Berry to the left side. Berry working off the wing. They try to feed to Brinkley, and it's knocked away by Cedartown's Braylon Cothran. Good defense, and the clock is running. And the clock is still running. It's a runaway clock. They finally stop it. It was at 1:16 when the ball went out of bounds. It went all the way down to 1:11. We'll take it.
I'm okay with that.
But they will put the time back on the clock as they should. We'll see exactly how much time they will put back on it. I'm going to say in the neighborhood of 1:15. Wow.
1:18. Wow.
I was off by 3 seconds. Well, the inbound pass will come to Cotton. Cotton working off of that near side. On the wing, goes back to Brinkley. Brinkley works from the corner, goes over Parson. A long three with the defender in his face, can't get it to go. And Davion Smith was there for the rebound. He'll go ahead to Colton Prather. Prather will back it out. They're just going to run as much time as they can right here. Davion Smith puts it in his pocket. Now he gives it to ZDP. Diamond Paisley going to work to the right side, gives it to Colton Prather. Prather with it. Wanting to drain as much time. You can see him look up and check the shot clock. Now to Smith. Smith to ZDP. ZDP to Prather. Prather again checks the bench. Now the shot clock. Now ZDP. Long range three. Oh, no good. And the rebound was taken by M.J. Berry. Berry quickly pushes it into the front court. They come outside to Parson. He's going to hit a three. It's no good. Berry there, though, for the rebound. And then a foul called on the floor. I think they're going to get Braylon Cothran, and they will.
That'll be 4 on Braylon Cothran.
Only the second team foul, though, against Cedartown here in the fourth period.
Yeah, 5 fouls total for this entire fourth.
Cotton fires a three off the inbounds, and it's good. And it's a 2-point game, 43-41. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this 30-second break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Cedartown leads at 43-41. A clutch three-pointer for Rockmart has pulled them within 2, or a 2-point deficit, I should say. And the key now for the Bulldogs, Sam, is ball control. We got to get the ball down the floor. We really need to turn it into points to make it at least a full possession, maybe a 2-possession game.
Yeah, I don't think that you just try to burn clock here. I think you try to attack, and I think you try to get an offensive basket. But again, you got to make some good shots, and you got to make some good ball movement. You got to make sure that you protect. Rockmart will press off of the inbounds pass. It'll be a full court press. Cedartown got to go the full distance. And Davion Smith is fouled immediately by MJ Berry.
MJ's got to be getting close to the limit in fouls as well.
And that is the 4th team foul on Rockmart. So
one more.
The next one sends them to the line.
Go to ZDP.
Inbounds goes to Davion Smith. Smith again, and he is fouled again. And this one's on MJ Berry again. And this time we will shoot 2. And that should be 5 on Berry.
I tell you what, though, MJ Berry thought he had a steal, and he had it pulled away, but it was very close. So 2 coming at the line, and these are vital free throws for Davion Smith.
Got to have both of these right now if you're Davion Smith.
Has Davion had free throws tonight? I don't think he has.
Smith has not been to the charity stripe tonight.
A hush over the crowd.
First free throw attempt on the way is up. Oh, in and out, no good. Just a little strong off the back of the iron.
We got to make this one, though.
Got to have this one, yep.
Rockmart
could very easily go down and tie or win the ball game. If you don't, second free throw attempt, it's up, and it's also no good. And there's the rebound for the Jackets. It'll be Cotton. 15 seconds to play. Right side to Parson. That's the man you want the ball in his hands. Cotton, though, can hit from 3, and then we've got a timeout called by Rockmart with right at 10 seconds left.
Boy, Sam, this is reminding me a lot of the Cedartown Rockmart game here a couple years ago when it was Davion Smith's freshman year when he drained a 3 over here, and you had Holiday in the game, and it was a close ball game. The Dogs just held on, and if the Dogs are going to win today, it's going to be just holding on right here with 10 seconds. We're going to keep it right here on this timeout. This will probably be the final timeout of regulation and hopefully of the ball game. The Dogs, really, you can afford to foul here. You've only got 2 fouls. If you want to foul someone on the floor and stop play and force an inbounds pass, you can do that. You've got 3 fouls to give here with 10 seconds.
But you can't foul on a shot, and you especially cannot foul on a 3-point attempt.
Absolutely not. So we'll see what the defensive play is going to be drawn up here by Coach Burns on the bench. Rockmart looking for a 3 or whatever they can get. You would think they would probably go for the win here. I would think they would.
On the road, I would.
Non-region game.
Especially with 2 really good 3-point shooters on the floor in Tucker Parson and Zorian Cotton. The inbound pass will come from Cotton. It does go into Parson. The shot is up, and it is no good. Loose ball. Samples with the rebound. Good. And we're tied 43 all in a timeout on the floor.
Goodness gracious. 3 seconds to go. Rockmart does go for the tie. Shows you what I know. 30-second break. We'll come back after this on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Rockmart ties it with 3 seconds. Well, they put 5 on the clock, so they put 5 seconds back up. They give the Dogs 5 seconds back. So that's going to give us time to head down the other way and maybe get a game-winning shot here. You don't have to have a 3. If the 3 is your best look, that's fine. You can use a 2. One thing Rockmart can't do, Sam, is foul Cedartown. So the Dogs are going to have a wide-open lane to go. Rockmart's over the limit, so you can't foul them, put them at the line for 2 shots. Let's see what the Dogs do. 5 seconds left. We need a clean inbounds pass, and the fans are on their feet here at the Doghouse.
Colton Prather will trigger from the far baseline. We get it into ZDP. Diamond Paisley, he's going to fire a last-second three. It's in and out, and it's no good. And we are going to head to overtime. 43 all. The first 4 couldn't make it. We'll have to go to another 4 minutes worth of overtime. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be back here on the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer. And that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Well, folks, the first time the girls played Rockmart, it went to overtime. The Lady Dogs won on the road. And here, the second time the boys have played, it's heading to an overtime frame. All tied up at 43. What a close ball game it's been. Extra 4 minutes, and are we going to jump here? It looks like we will. Overtime period, the big man Keenan Price up there for the Dogs, and Jatavius Berry will jump for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
Good thing for Cedartown in this overtime period, MJ Berry is done. He is fouled out of the game, so we will not have to worry about him.
Also do have to worry about 4 fouls for Braylon Cawthorn and for Keenan Price.
Absolutely, so Price and Jatavius Berry will jump. And here we are underway for overtime. Braylon Cawthorn off the inbounds pass, off the jump. Gives it to Davion Smith. Smith drives baseline. Pull-up jumper. In and out. No good. And the rebound was taken by Berry. So it'll be Zorian Cotton, the young freshman whose big three would help lead this Rockmart team back to an overtime performance. Cotton now into the corner. They'll float it back to the top of the key. A three on the way, and it is good. And Rockmart takes the early lead here in the overtime period. 46-43 from Brinkley's three. A block. A steal by Samples. The basket is good. It's a 5-point lead for the Jackets, 48-43. And the horn has sounded. We had a shot clock.
Yeah, the shot clock is not synced up. We've had this problem all season long, and it is back at it again. Looks like they just reset it. I think it's synced up now.
So it will be Cedartown basketball, and I think they're going to send it all the way back to the baseline on the far end of the court for the Dogs. And it'll be Colton Prather that will send it into Davion Smith. Smith will bring it into the front court for the Dogs. High ball screen set by Price. Now he's going to drive the lane. Pull-up floater off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound Keenan Price. The putback gets also no good. Tucker Parson on the other end. They go to Cotton with it. Cotton, and again, another shot clock issue. My question is, at what point do we acknowledge the fact that we have a problem with our shot clock and get it fixed? This is year 3 of shot clocks in high school, year 4 of shot clocks in high school, and ours has not worked since we installed it.
I mean, you said it. This is going to be, I guess, a built-in timeout here because both teams are going to talk about it. They've got it synced up now, and something's interfering with the shot clock. I guess it's a wireless signal. I don't know the technical aspect of that. But either way, it's delaying this overtime period. This game started at 5:30, a little after 5:30. We're almost 3 hours into this game here.
So
now we're still working on it.
We have it reset to 0. Now can we see if it'll reset to 35 and run? And as of now, the answer is yes. It just lit up.
So we're in the overtime period. Rockmart with 5 consecutive unanswered points to start this overtime period. 48-43 is the score. The Dogs still looking for their first offensive answer, but the Rockmart Yellow Jackets will have possession. The Dogs have had empty offensive possessions to start.
Rockmart will send it in from the near sideline.
Right in front of the scorekeeper's table.
So it'll be Cotton that will handle the duties. He's going to get it in to Parson. Parson's going to work top of the key, brings it back near side to Cotton. Cotton back to Parson. Parson over to the right side to Samples. Samples, Brinkley, top of the key. Now to Cotton. Working to the left side. Now Parson thought about a 3, pulled it down, drives, kick out to Cotton. Cotton's going to try to work down to the baseline. He'll go back outside, though, to Parson with it. Now back to Cotton. Cotton feeds it underneath. It's the big man, Jatavius, and that is blocked by Keenan Price. Barry's shot was blocked by Price. ZDP, now Davion. Smith's going to drive in the block. Shot was up and it was no good. He got his own rebound and then a foul on the floor underneath.
It's going to be on Jatavius Barry will pick up the foul. On the floor. Now, even though it was on the floor, the fouls don't reset. We should be shooting 2.
Yeah, we should be shooting 2. Yep, and that will send Davion Smith to the free throw line for a pair. So Davion will head to the charity stripe. 2:32 left. Cedartown trails by 5 right now. 48-43 is your score.
We need free throws here.
First one on the way from Davion is up, and it is good. And it's a 4-point game. Davion can make it a 1-possession game with a made free throw here. Second one is up. It's good.
Money.
3-point game, 48-45. Cedartown will press. Jatavius Berry with it's going to push it in the front court, and he gets fouled by Davion Smith. Yep. I hate to tell you there, Davion, but they are correct.
That's only the 3rd foul on the Dogs since the beginning of the 4th period, and 2 on Davion. So it will be an inbounds pass here with 2:24 to go.
Rockmart will trigger from the scorer's table. It'll be Brinkley that gets it into Cotton. Cotton gets it right back to Brinkley. Brinkley working to the right side, now goes to Cotton. Cotton with it from the Bulldog logo. Going to work to his right. Gives it to Samples, who tied the basketball game. Now to Jatavius Berry. Berry, hook shot, good. He just went over the big man, Keenan Price, and got that to go, and it's back to a 5-point advantage, 50-45. And then we've got a foul called against Cotton as he was trying to stick with Colton Prather.
That's just a needless foul for Rockmart. I mean, I can't believe that and I guess, Zorian Cotton, just a freshman mistake there, and it's going to give Colton Prather some free throws at the line and force us to do it from the charity stripe.
First one on the way from Prather is off the back of the iron, no good.
Free throws have just not been our strong suit today. ZDP has been our best free throw shooter, and typically Colton Prather is good from the stripe, but in this particular spot he has not been.
Second one is up, and it is good. Prather with a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Smith wanted the steal off of Cotton. Cotton's going to push it into the front court quickly. Almost lost the handle on it, regains it, now working to his left, near side to Samples. Samples goes back to Cotton. Cotton working off the near side wing. He'll back it out. Davion sticking to him. Ball is knocked away. Parson picks it up in the backcourt. No violation there because Cedartown did tip a 3 on the way from Brinkley, and it's no good, and the rebound is taken by ZDP.
And he
goes to the floor, and now it's tied up, and a jump ball called. And Diamond Paisley pleading for a foul, and so is Davion Smith.
Boy, Coach Burns is absolutely red as his shirt right now.
So Rockmart will retain possession. The inbound pass will go to Sample. Sample to Cotton. Cotton, near side wing. Going to work to his right. Top of the key. Has it knocked away. A steal. Davion Smith. Left-handed layup. Good.
Timeout.
Timeout called. It is a 2-point game. 50-48 is your score. We'll be back after this 60-second break here on the Big Double A.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
50-48, the Jackets lead. They'll have possession out of the timeout, but the Dogs cut it to 2 points with 1:31 to play in the overtime period.
Inbound pass will come from Tucker Parson. He will trigger in from the baseline, gets it into Jatavius Berry. Berry working up the far sideline. Davion Smith sticks with him. They feed to Parson. Parson, the floater, good-looking shot. Can't get that to go. He got his own rebound, though. And now they'll come outside to Cotton. Cotton back to Parson. Parson tries to work to the right side, has to come back left. Now he'll go to the right, trying to work around a high ball screen. It is set over to Brinkley. Brinkley, long range two, no good. Rebound ZDP. Diamond Paisley with it.
Chance to tie it or take the lead here for ZDP, and here's Davion Smith.
A three, and it was blocked, but then Keenan Price is there to clean it up. The putback, it's no good.
Timeout, I think, Rockmart. 51 seconds to go. It's still a 2-point lead for the Jackets, and a 30-second break. We'll be back after this on the Big AA.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
52 seconds to go in the overtime period. Rockmart's still on top, 50-48. Dogs with a almost chance to tie it there a little while ago. Keenan Price had it in the bucket, but it rolled out, and Rockmart with the rebound and now the timeout. And here we are with 52 seconds to go, and the Jackets lead the Bulldogs 50-48 and the possession.
Cedartown will press off the inbound. Brinkley will send it in from the baseline. They got to go the full length of the floor. So the inbound will come from Brinkley. Trying to work it into Cotton. They have to come to Parson with it. Prather picks him up there, and Parsons going to get around him. Works it into the front court. Near side to Samples. Samples feeds it to Jatavius Berry. The big man goes to the floor with it, and a travel called, and that'll be a turnover in Cedartown basketball. The defenders just held like Trojan soldiers and didn't let them go anywhere. And they forced the turnover.
Let's go, Dogs.
Colton Prather brings it into the front court for the Dogs. Left side, ZDP. Diamond Paisley, far side wing, wants to give it off to Davion Smith. And we've got a timeout called as that was not going anywhere for the Dogs. 50-48. We're going to keep it right here because this is going to be a quick 30-second timeout, and we do not want to miss anything. 27 seconds on the clock. Rockmart with a 2-point lead. It is 50-48 here in the overtime period. So far, Rockmart outscoring Cedartown 16-13. And the Dogs needing to answer offensively. Coach Burns over there with his clipboard talking to the team on the floor. The He knew it was going to be quick. A 2 will tie. A 3 will give you the lead. But there's an awful lot of time left on the clock for Rockmart to answer unless Cedartown is able to hold it. There is a 5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Shot clock is at 21. They have actually just put more time back on the clock, so it's now a 6-second differential as there's 27.4 left on the clock. Cedartown will inbound from the far sideline. We'll get it into Diamond Paisley. ZDP floats it to the big man, Keenan Price. He backs the man down. Off the window, the shot was no good, but the foul is called, and Keenan Price will go to the free throw line with a chance to tie it.
And we got to have these free throws here.
Price, the big man for the Dogs, only a single point on the night, and it did come from the charity stripe. First one on the way.
Let the crowd tell you.
I was going to say, I'll let the crowd answer that one for you. It's a 1-point game, 50-49. The big man, Thompson, is coming into the game for Rockmart. He'll go down low for the rebound if needed. A chance to tie it here from the charity stripe from Price. It is up, and it is no good. And then it's out of bounds off of Cedartown. It'll stay Rockmart basketball.
Boy, it looked like it almost looked like it was out of bounds off of Rockmart, but Dogs are going to press. 1-point lead for them.
Inbounds pass goes to Sample, and then a very quick foul by Davion Smith.
That's a good foul. It'll force an inbounds pass. That's only the 4th foul on the Dogs in this period.
3rd foul on Davion. Brinkley will check it in. ZDP staying with Parson, and that's who they go to. And then a foul called against ZDP.
And that will send Parson to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And Parson has a chance to extend the lead. If he can hit both of these, he's going to make it very difficult for the Dogs to walk out of here tonight with a win.
18 seconds to go in his last Cedartown Rockmart game.
First one on the way, high arcing shot, good. 51-49. If I were Rockmart and I had to put anybody at the free throw line, that's exactly who I would want.
Absolutely.
Second free throw attempt on the way, it's up, and it is good. And that's going to make it a 52-49 lead for Rockmart. Colton Prather into the front court, timeout called.
Coach Burns.
30-second break. We'll be back here on the Big Double A.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Coach Dobie Burns calls the timeout. It's a full timeout, but the Dogs in dire straits now with 15 seconds, just under 16 seconds to go in this overtime period, down by 3. We got to have a three-pointer here.
Yeah, I don't think you've got really enough time on the clock, the way that Rockmart has been playing, to go for a quick 2 and then try to steal the inbound. I think you got to go ahead and try to tie it here and then put all the pressure on Rockmart, although the Yellow Jackets have shown that they can perform under pressure. They have done so tonight here at the Doghouse, playing extremely well. Parson will guard ZDP, and that's who we're probably looking for. Davion will try to get it inbounds. Got to get it in. Going to float it to Diamond Paisley. He'll get it into the front court. Diamond Paisley, pull up 3, in and out, no good, and it's out of bounds as Davion Smith lands in the second row of the stands. Trying to track down that loose basketball, and it's going to be Rockmart basketball with 8 seconds. Rockmart making some adjustments. They send Cotton onto the court. Cedartown is going to bring out Jaden Price, who will replace Keenan Price. Rockmart is going to trigger from in front of the bench. It's to Parson, and Parson is fouled, and he got fouled by Colton Prather, and that's going to send Tucker Parson back to the free throw line with the lead.
Yeah, if he just makes one of these, it's over.
It's over with. And again, that if I'm Rockmart, we drew that up perfectly.
And what a story this is. Tucker Parson, who, as we know, is going to be leaving Rockmart after this year, a chance to, and he has done it, has put Rockmart up by 4 with only 5 seconds to go in his final Cedartown-Rockmart game, and what a story that is. A great young man who will be missed by the folks at Rockmart. 53-49 the score. No good. Rebound by the Dogs. We'll pick it up and try to get a quick 3, but there's the 3. No good. And that's your final. Cedartown falls in overtime 53-49. We'll take a 60-second break, Sam, and come back and wrap this up on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
Well, this year the Rockmart-Cedartown rivalry, it turns out to be everything you would want it to be. The road team wins every game. The Dogs swept at Rockmart, and here at Cedartown, the girls and boys both fall. It was an overtime for the boys, 53-49. Good games for several of our Bulldogs, but again, Rockmart with that surge at the end, able to separate, and they pick up their second win of the year.
Yep, Zane Diamond Paisley will finish in double figures. He's got a double-double, 21 points, 14 rebounds. Colton Prather, a double-double as well, 11 points, 13 rebounds. Davion Smith finishes just under a double-double, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Braylon Cothran with 6. Keenan Price was held to only 2 points. He did have 10 rebounds on the night, but the Bulldogs do fall here at home by a final score of 53-49. And again, that will put a pin in it for the 2025-2026 Cedartown Rockmart basketball series, and we'll move on and continue region play, which is going to be a tough task for this Bulldog squad, as we will have to take on some really, top tier in the region teams, including the Dalton Catamounts. That game is coming up. Another rematch against Allatoona. That game will be here Tuesday night. Tip-off of that game will be the girls' game at 6 o'clock, followed by the boys' game, which hopefully will get underway around 7:30. Well, once again, folks, your final for tonight, Rockmart 53, Cedartown 49. The Dogs fall here at home. For Tyrone, our board operator back at the radio station, for our camera operator up top, Kareem doing a great job joining the Big Double A broadcast crew. For my broadcast partner, good buddy, Andrew Carter, I'm Sam Branch saying, as always, until next time, good night.